Hello and welcome back. I'm Sylvia Hartman, and today I want to talk about EMO Energy in Motion, previously known as EMOTRANCE. Now, EMO Energy in Motion is the engine and the motor and the foundation behind all of modern energy. EMO is the moment of the big paradigm shift into what I now think in terms of as modern energy. EMO is the moment when the energy body stops being some crazy abstract concept, some subtle thing, some crazy thought field kind of a deal, and actually becomes real and alive and with us and here right now. And that is really quite remarkable, and it's wonderful, and it is yeah, it's the moment when energy becomes real. EMO came along as just this moment of blinding insight when I was working with a person on the telephone who had their husband had told them that they didn't love them anymore and they wanted to, get a divorce. And this person had this terrible pain in their solar plexus, so they called it. And I did say, at one point, I did say to them, do you know that's only an energy? That is all it is. It's only an energy. An energy must flow, soften and flow. And the energy did. It just flowed away. And this person was just completely astonished by this. Completely and utterly astonished by this. They cried out something like, oh, but what if the pain only wants to protect me? And I'm like, it's only energy. It doesn't want anything. It can't want anything. It's only energy. And that kind of was the sword of Alexander, or the sword of Sylvia in this case, that cut through the Gordian knot of all the psychobabble about emotions. Like just this laser sword, this lightsaber through the nonsense of the ages. It's only energy. Emotions are only energy. And it's the energy body that produces the emotions, and the fact that our emotions are our true sixth sense, which tell us about the things that we cannot see, hear, scent, taste, or touch. That is such a radical breakthrough. And with that comes so many beautiful things that everybody's taking for granted in modern energy theory now. One of them being is that this highly unique energy body that, nobody's ever drawn a map of. And especially if there were, special circumstances in a person's life, this energy body is totally personalized. There's so many wonderful things about EMO. Like when somebody has some kind of an emotional problem and they say, yes, and I'm just so angry about myself that I'm hating my father, but I love him too. And then I feel shame and guilt and all of that, what I call, this is absolute, this psychobabble that just drives us all crazy in the head. And you say, yeah, that's a terrible problem. When you think about your relationship with your father, where do you feel that in your body? Show me with your hands. And then people will do this, or they'll do that, or they'll do this. And that's where the energy disturbance is located. Because that's the sixth sense. It just tells us where the energy problems are. And once we know that, we have the location. We can do all sorts of things. We can do hands-on healing. We can wave crystals, all sorts. It makes energy real. It really does. And it is the convincer that we have an energy body and energy streams. Nowadays, we work with positive energy. We ask people, you think about somebody you love. Where do you feel that in your body? And, can you make that flow stronger? And they can feel that. It's the sixth sense come back to life again. And then that's like turning some sort of cardboard cartoon world all of a sudden into the real world. multidimensional and sparkling. It's wonderful. EMO is a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it is the absolute breakthrough that we've been looking for in order to create new rules, brand new rules of energy that were not coming from 10,000 years ago, but were constructed by intelligent modern people that live in this crazy world of ours. So EMO is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now I've got a book called EMO Energy in Motion, and there's also a book that's out of print now called Oceans of Energy, which was what the Aspect wrote in her excitement when she first discovered EMO. EMO has given us the power of the positives. It has given us art solutions. It has given us star matrix. It has just made the world a better place, a more logical place. Love and logic, my favorite two things, come back together. And instead of being two separate sides of a different coin, they're actually one and the same. Love and logic are one and the same. And yeah, I love this. Now, piece of news, many years ago, an aspect of mine decided that EMO shouldn't be taught by distance learning. And she had good reasons for that, because back in the day, distance learning consisted of sending each other emails. And doing energy work with email is just an absolute head. And yeah, where do I feel that in my body? Show me with my hands. So the aspect back in the day made the rule for the GOE that EMO was only to be taught person to person. Now, since then, technology has advanced. We now have Zoom and Skype and other ways where you can actually see a person and have feedback in real time, which is lovely. And also, yeah, this is, time has moved on. So we also now have this situation where people are isolating and self-isolating. So it's even more important than it ever was that people learn EMO, basically, because it is, yeah, it's the key to the wonder worlds of energy. Absolutely, 100%. So I've had a word with the past aspect. I have explained the advances in technology and the current situation, and she has happily agreed that we can lift that now. So you can now learn EMO Energy in Motion from our marvelous GOE trainers the virtual way, wherever you are in the world. So that's wonderful news. Please go to goe.ac and have a look at the trainings that are available in EMO Energy in Motion. It's one, well, it's not one of the best things, it's probably the best thing you could ever learn, to rediscover your own sixth sense and go through all sorts of fascinating energy exercises with crystals, with aromatherapy oils, with colors, healing, uplifting. It's marvelous. It's a marvelous, marvelous course that will exercise your sixth sense, bring you back into this harmony with your living energy body, and open the door for an absolutely marvelous, different kind of future. Wonderful thing. Yeah, EMO is just a wonderful thing. It just literally opens your eyes to seeing energy in a different way, because people are showing you this all the time. My husband's doing my head in. Oh, I wonder where this energy problem might be located, where that is in the energy body, and where we have to apply some kind of energy work in order to make this flow sweetly once again, and just flow, soften and flow. It's easy when you know how, but it also teaches you so much about other people and these signs that we see everywhere. Like when you say to somebody, thank you very much, and you're trying to give them an energy gift, and they go, oh, that's all right, and put up the shields. Loads and loads of brilliant ways in which to, I don't know, enrich your world with having that sixth sense on board and really understanding how energy exchanges work and how you can actually notice them everywhere around you. Marvelous. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you today. EMO is the engine that drives all of modern energy. You can now learn it. without having to be physically present at a training, which saves obviously a lot of money in hotel and travel and all the rest of it. It's absolutely the joy of my life in also many different levels. And yeah, EMO, oceans of energy. I wish you oceans of energy. Keep your energy levels high. Look after your beautiful, glorious, sparkling, living energy body and give it good attention. Feed it with wonderful energies. And, you know, just notice what happens to your entire being and your entire life when your energy body functions even just a little bit better. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.